So that they have set as a dome of light, so it represents the eternal circle of life, death, eternity. 644 doves, steel doves that they made there. And this was 645th, representing all the sailors who died when the Sydney went down. And that's the West Australian coast there. And up there is where Denham and Monkey Mere are, and down here's Geraldton. And that spot in the ocean, where that wing of that dove is the exact location of the remains of the Sydney. The coordinates are written there next to it as well. And there's two more tributes. This is the grieving lady. It's a mother, sister, a wife. She's actually looking in the direction of where the Sydney currently lays, those coordinates. About 200 k's off the coast. The last one is, I think, a replica of the front of the keel, which broke away very suddenly. That's the height. You can see the depth markers on the side, and that was the reason they say that no survivors got off, as the ship went down so quickly when the front of it broke away. So the only known survivor to get off the ship and into a life raft was Thomas Wellesby Clark from Brisbane. And they just had reunited him with family on the 80th memorial. He was found in the life raft at Christmas Island. He passed away when they found him. Sunset Caravan Park in Geraldton. This is our last morning. We're just about to head off and drop the van in to get some work done. And it's pretty empty at the moment, but it's the first morning we've woken up and it's calm. Absolutely beautiful morning. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 bulk carriers sitting out on the horizon ready to come and pick up some grain. We've dropped the van off to get some suspension checked out to see how it's all looking under there after a bit of work on the off-road. And yeah, we're just going for a ride around back to the museum today. We didn't get it done in 2 hours yesterday. And then if everything goes well, we're going to hook up and head to, not Cervantes, Jurien Bay. Yeah. We'll see how we go, but this is our view as we come down the hill. It's actually, there's no whitecaps this morning. That's the first time that's happened for a while. So we'll show you a bit of the Geraldton front. It's quite nice down there. They've done a lot of work. There's actually a bit of cyclone damage here too. We've noticed as we've gone around. That fence was down, but just on this other side here, there's a whole heap of trees down that have been blown over. So yeah, so they didn't escape it either. Yeah, we're supposed to... That's a bird, not a seal. You need to get your bird noises and your seal noises sorted out.
Sound a bit seal-like.
Sound a bit seal-like, but there's supposed to be sea lions that just bask on this rock bay behind us. Not today. It's a very calm day as well. But that's Geraldton in the background. And this is in the background. Yeah, beautiful coloured water, and it's just so nice to be out of the wind. It's really not windy today.
Bit breezy.
Bit breezy, but
Breezy's the word.
just breezy. So we've just picked up the caravan and car after a little ride in Geraldton. We had to get 8 new bushes, top and bottom. They, in the words of Brad, the mechanic at Roadrunner Mechanical, they were flogged out. So we're glad we stopped and got it sorted, because the next thing to go when your bushes go are your shockies. So yeah, shockies were good, and we've only had to pay for the bushes. So thanks to Brad and the team, we're back on the road again. And hopefully that's it for the time being. So off to Jurien Bay, and we might be swimming with some seals tomorrow. We are swimming with seals tomorrow. We're booked in. We'll bring some great footage of that hopefully, and the wind is going to be, well, it's considered moderate, between 20 and 30 k's, so we'll be under the water still. Righto, on to Jurien Bay. Say see ya. What do you reckon, the seals? Swimming with the sea puppy dogs, missus. Very good. You go, you're a mermaid now too. Bush girl, mermaid, all that. Pinnacles are thousands of years old, so they're coral formations made up of shell and sand and animal matter, plant matter, and to this day they're still being worn and still being formed. So there's a whole paddock, a whole area full of them. So, and then after that we're going to the stromatolites, which
are they're in Cervantes.
good news about the drone. I know I'm droning on about the drone. I have been. But $122. We sent it away on Monday from Geraldton.
Yeah.
Got to Melbourne Wednesday. We got an email today to say they've assessed it. $122. We've said yes. They'll repair it, and we should get it back next week.
Only going to cost $6 for parts.
Yeah, $6 for parts, $50 for postage. So if you've got a DJI or Mavic or any of those, I will be sending it back to DJI, the manufacturers, because their turnaround is very quick and very reasonable price as well. So if you're a poorer navigator and pilot as me, I would like to make you a few visits to DJI or Melbourne. Hopefully not for good. Where are we, Mrs. You can tell them today.
The Tiz Lake.
Thetis.
Is it?
Thetis or the Tiz? Thetis.
Thetis.
That is.
The Etis.
Right. Now we've established where we are.
Near Cervantes.
Cervantes. And we come to look at the stromatolites, which are coral formations. Thousands of years old. Thetis. No, we're still having that discussion about where we actually are. Thetis.
Thetis.
The Tiz.
The Tiz.
And there's Cervantes.
The Etis.
Yes. I reckon this will be very wet during the wet season. So these are the stromatolites. So we've just read that they're actually formed from bacteria. The oxygen that the bacteria releases forms bubbles, sand bubbles. Stomats, yeah, where the surface blisters. Well, good morning. Hello. You got the first one in there, love, didn't you? She was waiting for it. Heard the click. But, well, you can tell them where we are, missus, what we've just done.
Hill River. The end of the 12k bike ride along the coastline on the Turquoise Way.
Turquoise Way, yeah. So
Very
it's,
pretty.
yeah, couldn't film on the way down because we were into the wind, so I'm going to do a bit of film on the way back with us. Absolutely beautiful country. And you can see why they call it Turquoise Bay, the colour of the water. Some interesting aromas as we pass the rotting seagrass on the beaches too. But yeah, a lot of native smells, wattles and grevilleas and things that are along the way. But yeah, certainly worth the effort. Bottle brush as well. I don't see a bottle brush. Anyway.
Oh, is it water?
Wattles, yeah, definitely wattles. But yeah, so we'll make our way back, and then this afternoon we're going to a place called Stockman's Caves. Gully, Stockman's Gully, where there's caves there. So, but that's a car ride, not a bike ride. It's an hour. So yeah, but I'll bring you some footage of this this trip. So we've ridden from Jurien Bay to Hill River, and it's a beautiful path all the way. And there it is. That's what you see at the end after 12 k's. Although we are told that they're actually building a bridge, and in the not too distant future you'll be able to ride from Jurien Bay to Cervantes all the way on this bike path. So yeah, when we come back next time we'll be able to do it. Put your back into it. So, missus, this is for us on our cave walk, because we're, well, I'm an old fart. No, we're at the Stockyard National Park, Stockyard Gully. So this is a complex web of underground channels and caverns. We're actually standing on them now. Honeycomb, I described, of channels. There's freshwater seeps, and at one time this was the coastal stock route and lifeline from Geraldton to Perth, and drovers travelling through here used to bring their rabbits, no, their cows, in to rest them and cool them down. So we're off for...
Oh, there's two. There's a cave over
there. The Stockyard Tunnel Circuit and the cave entry. All right, what are we going to do first? Do the cave?
Caves.
Let's do the caves first, and then we'll do the 1.3k walk. Righto. This is going first because she's brave. Jeez, it's exactly what I did. Rolling ankles on flat bit of ground. What the hell?
A big hole in the ground.
Watch what you're doing.
Looking at birds.
You can just hear them, yes. Strong and brave, there you go. Well, this is all flood level on 1999, there you go. This is all, must flood and flow at one time. There's a little creek bed here, bed. And beautiful little birds. I imagine it would have been fairly easy to get your cows down here because they've got high sides, so you could corral them and push them through at a slow pace. They just follow the natural curves of the creek bed until they reach their destination. You can see the bees up there. You can hear them. And this would have been the area. Yeah. Oh, it's just dropped about 5 degrees. It's unreal. So this is the entrance. Oh, you can see the bees' big nest up there. Can hear them too. No hoof prints here anymore. No cattle's been driven from Geraldton to Perth. Oh wow. Could fit a few head in here by the looks. fantastic is this?
Stay there. Follow the trail back.
Yeah. I can hear the bees. There's a big hive here somewhere. Oh, you can see them. See the bees flying around up there? The other side, well, we've just done it.
There you go.
Yeah, I'll give you on the other side. So, we've actually just walked and done a loop, and the whole lot is one loop. There you go. Stockyard tunnel. So, it doesn't matter which way you go. You can actually go through the tunnel circuit, but it'll take you along the top of the caves, the top of the cliffs.
Downstream entrance, one's an upstream.
Yeah, and then you can go down into the creek bed, through the tunnel and then back along the creek bed, or you can go this way and go down along the creek bed and walk along through the tunnel and back up along the cliffs. So yeah, it's just one big loop. Well, we didn't see this map.
Well,
Did we miss this?
side, is it?
It's on the wrong side. So there you go, that's the loop there. So you are there. So we just done that. There you go. Stockyard Tunnel. Worth a look. Good morning from Jurien Bay. So hello, missus.
Hello, missus.
We're having a cuppa. This is our last morning, and we believe that this is probably the best morning. It's
beautiful.
Absolutely beautiful down here this morning.
God.
I'll just show you what we're looking at. Oh, well, it is Sunday, so that's why it's probably heaving. There's people everywhere. And this is another jetty. I didn't get to fish off because it's been blowing its backside off. But, it's a little bit blowy, but what a beautiful sight. Jurien Bay, do yourself a favour. You need to come here and swim with Scarface. And dolphins as well. So a couple of little dolphins just having a little swim out here. Have a look at this, how beautiful. This is Jurien Bay, mid-December 2021. And two little dolphins having a swim out here. Oh, there's one right here as well. You see that one, Sue? It's right here. Just swimming around the jetty here. Oh, look. Just here, just come up, just here. There he is. And some skydivers coming in as well. Just about to land. Thought I could land on the water, but no, they're landing on the beach right over there. The crowd gathered on the beach, and now those dolphins are, because they're just hanging around, tapping the water like we used to do. Look him here. There he goes. Oh. So we just pulled up at the Nilgan National Park, and we're just walking out to the lookout. But yeah, these beautiful bottle brush here. They're a bit different to the East Coast bottle brush. But I don't know, it's really bright red as bottle brushes, and there's some grevilleas in the background there. And there's another picture of beauty there as well. And anything different about the wind here, love?
Not as strong.
Not as strong. But
strong looking wind up here.
National parks do a really good job here, don't they? This sort of infrastructure. it's quite protected where we are in here. Let's see if we can get some close-ups of these. It's only about 30 k's out of Lancelin. So we're going to spend the next few days. So this is what Lancelin's famous for. See there, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 kite surfers and windsurfers. Oh, he's lost his board. Bushgar. So we just saw the dolphins down there before. We're going for a bit of a ride along the front. This has got a Chrissy jumper on. Because it's Christmas. It's a bit smelly. It's a bit smelly. Fishing. All fishing, but you see that bloke with the board with the fin under it, the hydrofoil, but he's got a hand kite, just holding onto this kite. Yeah, this way. Just looking at a brown snake. Mrs. and I are very busy at the moment. We're just visited a little coffee shop at Lancelin, and we're sitting in the sun, thawing out, but it's very, very nice. But I'll just show you this little coffee van called Hole in the Van. It's an old what?
What we had?
Caravan.
Right.
Viscount.
Viscount.
It's an old Viscount, it is. This is what it looks like. If you sit up there, it's a bit cooler, but you do get a view of the ocean as well. We're down in the depths, so it's a bit warmer, but you don't get a view.
Do you sit on those stools where they are?
I think it's still. Story of Goldilocks, not too hot, not too cold. We're just in the right spot now, and this has got a cake as well. So that's the view if you sit up here. Well, good morning from on the water at Lancelin. Mrs. and I decided to get up a little bit early this morning. Look at her, like a morning blossom. But yeah, it's a bit calm this morning, so we've come out and we're going over to Lancelin Island just to have a look around. Might have a little dive and a fish and see what wildlife there is over at Lancelin Island. We're not too far out. A lot of seagrass up there, so we might be lucky to see a dugong today too. Stirred them up. Let the cat out.
let's go outside. We can hang out on the beach without freezing. Yeah, isn't that amazing? In Christmas times, we'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas in my heart. But this year I wanna hang out with my friends and family, making angels in the January. Doesn't matter, it's Christmas in my heart. And I can promise Santa's coming to visit. No, he wouldn't miss this in Christmas times. Oh, and the sun said it is just getting better on a blanket with the skyline painted in blue. Ooh, yeah, that's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time. Doesn't matter if the snow is falling or the windows in the rain is pouring. It will always be Christmas.
Merry Christmas
Merry Christmas, ho ho ho.
from Shelley Beach.
There it is.
Thinking of you, love you.
That's what we do. We'll be chilling and having a good time.